When our country calls, our dedicated soldiers answer. Take a look at a program that steps in when our soldiers are in need.
My name is Jessa Cooper. Spent 4 years with 212 Infantry. Just started the Operation TBI Freedom Program. I was stationed at Fire Base Restrepo in the Korengal Valley. You could literally call it hell on earth, because that's what it was. Operation TBI Freedom has made me feel that it's okay to ask for help, to go get the help I need, so that I can be the father that I want to be, and the man that I want to be.
Wow, that's so touching. And here today are Erin Wilkinson. She's the Director of Military and Veteran Programs for Rocky Mountain Human Services, and Nick Stevens from the Hike for Honor Committee. Nice to see you both. That was such a touching video to see what you all do and what they do. Tell me more about Operation TBI Freedom. What is it?
Well, it's a privately funded program. It's one of our military and veteran programs at Rocky Mountain Human Services. And we take care of our soldiers who have suffered from a TBI, a traumatic brain injury.
So when you say traumatic brain injury, tell me, go into more detail. What exactly is that?
Well, a traumatic brain injury is not often seen. It doesn't necessarily mean that you've got some scars or any other injuries, but it really comes from a blow to the head. And it often produces a multitude of symptoms that can affect people cognitively, physically, other types of activities, changes in mood. So really, when you don't see the injury and that occurs and other people don't know about it, it sets that individual back.
Struggles.
Yeah.
That's devastating. Let's see how Operation TBI continues to change lives.
My name is Sergeant First Class Retired Justin Whithelm, and I am a proud alumni of Operation TBI Freedom. The main thing is don't give up on yourself. I was in the depths of depression, attempted suicide, just was wrote off, and there was nothing left for me in life. The unique thing about Operation TBI Freedom, it's not always about a certain structured program. It's actually about the people. Currently, I am on top of the world. I'm a Paralympic hopeful in the sport of track cycling for Rio 2016. Living the dream. I'm married, I've got a boy and a girl, so I've got my $1 million family, and every day I get to wake up and ride my bike. So life is really good for me.
That is awesome. Now, who qualifies for services through Operation TBI Freedom?
Any individual who has served in the military, any branch of the military since September 11th, 911 basically, and anybody that has suffered a traumatic brain injury, any of those veterans.
And Nick, there's a great hike coming up. It's the Hike for Honor event. What inspired this?
Well, I've been a vendor for Rocky Mountain Human Services for years now, and over time I've just learned more and more about Operation TBI Freedom and what they've done for our vets. So I've been inspired for years, and then finally, about 3 years ago, I came up with Colorado Hike for Honor, which I thought would be a great way to help out OTF.
And what happens that day?
So it's this coming Sunday. It's at Lions Park in Golden. And all proceeds go to Operation TBI Freedom. We have two different types of trails. We have one that's more of a moderate. It's on Chimney Gulch. And I think it's going to be around 4 miles round trip. And we have an easier hike that's on a paved path right by the river that's stroller friendly. It's great for family and people of all ages.
I'm glad you did that so everyone in the family can participate.
That's right.
That's really cool. Yeah. And is there time to still register?
There is.
How do we do it?
So you can go online. I don't know if you have the, yep, you do it. Have the URL on the screen there.
It's rmhumanservices.org/CH4H.
That's right.
I cheated. I looked at the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely. So registration is $35 for adults and $15 for children 12 and under.
Okay, very affordable.
The registration includes a T-shirt, lunch, entertainment. We'll have live music. We'll have a little after party with a beer garden from our friends at Miller Coors.
Nice.
So
and it's your
fun.
way to say thank you to these men and women who served our country.
Yes. Oh, yes. One last thing. We're also going to have a drawing and giving away some really good prizes from a snowboard from Never Summer. a bike from Leinenkugels, and a 4-pack from Copper Mountain, and some other stuff too.
Very
So,
nice. You guys have done a lot of hard work. That's wonderful.
It'll be fun.
And why is it so important for people to support Operation TBI Freedom, Erin?
Well, as I said, it's a privately funded organization, so we really survive on the goodness of other people donating to our program, and that in turn goes 100% to our veterans and those with TBI that we serve, their families, the soldiers themselves, whether they're active duty or veterans. And it's a very unique program in that it's not offered this type of service. It's case management built, it's very intensive, and it's not offered anywhere else in the state.
Well, thank you for doing what you're doing, both of you. Yeah, what an inspiration. Colorado Hike for Honor is September 20th at Lions Park in Golden. You can enjoy 2 hiking trails with your family, pets, a great party, and prize giveaways. To register, here's that web address again. I'll say it a little slow so you can write it down. It's rmhumanservices.org/CH4H. Stay with us. We'll be right back.